Oh yeah, you guys know what it is. Another rant video. UFC cap. UFC cap means I want to kick someone's bleep because when I see ridiculous and stupid things being done in the wrestling business. Um, so yeah, what I want to rant about this week. I'm a little bit late on this, but I honestly did not have time to rant on this when this happened this past Monday on Raw. And that was Santino Marella being the new United States champion. What the funky blue hell? Santino Marella, the new U.S. champ? Are you serious? Okay, this is just my opinion, my personal opinion, okay? Santino Marella, I don't think deserves any title in the WWE whatsoever. Completely ridiculous. Every belt that Santino has held, it has depreciated in its value. When Santino won the Intercontinental Championship, started to depreciate in its value. Although it was already starting to lose, the Intercontinental title had already lost some of its prestige. But when they put it around Santino, oh, that killed it. That completely got rid of any little prestige that the Intercontinental title had. It killed it when Santino wore it. And then when he won it a second time, it was awful. And the second time he had the Intercontinental Championship, I think they said he was trying to. They were taunting or pretty much teasing of him breaking Honky Tonk Man's record of being the longest Intercontinental champion. Honky Tonk Man holding the belt for I think it was 2 years or something like that. But they even kind of teased and taunted him breaking that record. And I'm like, my God, no. The Intercontinental Championship is one of my favorite belts in the history of belts, and in terms of wrestling and history of wrestling, has so much prestige. And to see Santino wear it not once but twice, I still consider to this day Santino Marella one of the worst Intercontinental champions of all time. Then he becomes the tag team champion with Vladimir Kozlov. Now, already the tag team division, as well as the value in the belts, were already just completely shot and dead. But to put the belts around Vladimir Kozlov, along with Santino, didn't help elevate the belt's value at all. You could have just put the belts in a freaking trash can and set it on fire. Now they have him as the new United States champion. What the hell? Okay, I understand Jack Swagger, since he won the U.S. belt from Zack Ryder, back in, I think it was in January or something like that. He won in January. Back in January, Swagger hadn't been on TV in 2 months, and he's only had one title defense at Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I understand that. I get that. But me personally, I would much rather have Jack Swagger, a guy who's crappy on the mic, but can at least give you a hell of a good match, and who's barely on TV, have him help hold the strap, than have someone who, to me, I kind of don't consider him funny that much. To me, I've always considered him as an embarrassment to wrestling, and someone who I really think doesn't need a belt, because you put a belt on him, it's going to depreciate, like I said, in value. I'd rather have that belt stuck around Swagger than Santino currently has right now. All that hard work of that 6 months that Dolph Ziggler has invested in bringing prestige and value back to the United States Championship, it's now completely, now that it's in Santino's hands, and Santino has the belt, the prestige, that U.S. title, and the hard work that Dolph Ziggler has put into investing in that belt, gone. Completely just shot. Just, it's out the window. The U.S. title is going to depreciate in value all over again. It's done. Just done. I understand Santino's character. People like him. I don't think he should have even gotten the world title shot in Elimination Chamber. That was ridiculous. And then to tease that he had a possibility of winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber from Bryan. Completely ridiculous. So they give him this big huge push. People are behind it. People do like Santino. He is a character somewhat. So okay, I get that. So you wanna, invest in that. As for Jack Swagger, they're not doing daily squatting, but I'm just saying, just really, Santino Marella is one wrestler I don't think deserves any type of belts whatsoever. You have some of those guys in wrestling who need a belt to help elevate them and get them over, and then there's some guys in wrestling who never need a championship belt to get over with the fans. Perfect example, Jake Snake Roberts. Jake Snake Roberts has not won any championship belt in his wrestling career. At least I can think of. At least I think he may have won the United States Championship, I think, once in WCW back in like 1980s maybe. I could be wrong about that, but I think he might have won the U.S. title once back in WCW in the 80s. But the point I'm making is, he in WWE, he hadn't won any type of belt. Nope, he hasn't won any type of belt at all. But Jake Snake Roberts is considered a legend. Jake Snake Roberts is considered one of the best wrestlers of all time, one of the best characters. He's had some fantastic feeds and everything else, but he did not need a belt to get over. And that's how I see Santino. Santino, I think, he does appeal to the kids. He is somewhat of a character, funny ha-ha kind of like guy. But Santino is one of those guys where he's already over with fans, that I don't think he needs a belt to help elevate him to get over with the fans. And also, because of how Santino is portrayed, it's kind of comical. And to me, like I said, he's really not. Me personally, I kind of consider sometimes Santino an embarrassment to wrestling, the way he acts sometimes and carries himself. I mean, he walks around with the power walk and strut, kind of looks gayish to me. It looks like a fag to me when he does that. And then with the Cobra, to me, that's like an embarrassment of wrestling. And for you to put any type of championship gold around his waist, to me, I think he's going to just do nothing but depreciate the value and, take away the prestige in that championship belt that they would give him. So this is just my freaking rant on Santino Marella being United States champion. I know I'm really well, tomorrow's Monday, so I'm a week late in getting this, but I've just been really busy with a lot of stuff. So now it's the perfect time for me to do it because I'm free today on Sunday. So this is my rant on Santino Marella being United States champion. Let me know what you guys think about this topic. Comment, subscribe. Peace.